Me too. Thank you.
Yeah, let's do it then.
Okay.
I will spotlight myself. Maybe. Maybe you just spotlight me. Yeah, I don't know. It's not letting me, so you can handle that, I think. Okay. And then let's begin lying down. Just go ahead and just lie on down. As you lie down, big full body stretch, arms long, legs long. If it would feel good, you could even reach through one arm, one side, and then the other. And then eventually, just bring your feet to the ground with your knees bent. Take your feet out mat width distance apart and let your knees fall in. If your knees naturally fall in and touch, that's wonderful. If they don't touch, that's fine too. And then go ahead and just bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Close your eyes. And let's just take 3 big, spacious breaths together. So next time you inhale, just fill up as big as you can. Let your entire body inflate and expand with this breath. Hold. Keep holding. See if you can take an extra little sip of air at the top. And then open your mouth and big sigh. Let it out. 2 more times, just like that. So inhale, fill up. Every space expands, inflates. Hold. Take that extra little sip. And then open your mouth and just sigh. Let it go. Very nice. Do that one more time. So biggest inhale you've taken all day long. Hold in fullness. Sip in a little extra. And open your mouth. Release. Let it go. Ah. All right, and then just start to drop into your Ujjayi breath now. So in and out through your nose, gently constricting the back of your throat or the muscles in the back of your throat. So those little muscles in the back of your throat that you're engaging, they're the same muscles you engage when you hum, when you whisper, when you gasp. See if you can start to create a little whisper noise with your breath, like you're humming on the inside. You're creating your own internal vibration. And as you connect to this Ujjayi breath, go ahead and lift your feet off the ground, draw your knees towards your belly, and just take a nice little rock from side to side. Give your low back a little massage against the ground for a moment. And keeping your right knee drawn in, extend your left leg straight forward and just set it down. Reach your right arm out to the right, scoot your hips over to the right, roll onto your left side for a supine twist. If you don't like this variation of a twist, you can take a different variation. See if you can keep your shoulders and your heart square towards the sky. And breathe all the way down into your belly. Yay, it looks like we got a couple more people joining us. It was just windy at the very beginning, and we decided we're going to do a very, very, very soft flow. So not quite restore, but just really, really soft and not too crazy, not too powery. Just nice and soft and somewhat restorative, not full-blown restore. Give yourself about 2 more rounds of breath, 2 or 3 more rounds in this supine twist. And then at the very end of your next exhalation, Just roll back onto your spine and scoot your hips back to midline if you need to, so they're straight down from your shoulders. Hug your right knee in, up, and out towards your right armpit. And then eventually turn this into a half happy baby. The sole of your right foot faces the sky. Pull down with your arm strength as you press up through your heel. And imagine there's a sandbag on top of your left thigh. Weighting your left leg down. Keep your spine as neutral as possible. Take one more round here. Half happy baby. And then release your right leg and find a tree pose laying on the ground. So sole of your right foot comes to your left inner thigh. And for a moment, just rest here in this supine tree pose. Let your right hip really open and press your foot towards your leg back towards your foot. And then after a couple breaths in this supine tree pose, slide your left foot up to meet your right foot so the soles of your feet are now together. You're in reclined cobbler's pose, Supta Baddha Konasana, so feet together, knees open. And if this bothers your low back at all, then scoot your feet a little further away from your upper body. And for a moment, we're just going to play with our body awareness. So all I want you to do is for a moment, just squeeze your right butt cheek, squeeze your right glute, and then release it. And then squeeze, 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 right butt cheek squeezes, and then release. And just do that a few more times on your own. Squeeze your right butt cheek, and then release it, let it go. Squeeze and release, just at your own pace. You might feel your pelvis kind of rocking side to side. You might find this difficult to squeeze just your right butt cheek. That's okay. Just notice anything there is to notice. Feel anything there is to feel. Take about 3 more rounds just like this. And then after you've taken those 3 more rounds, we'll switch to the other side. So let go of your right butt cheek and squeeze your left butt cheek. Squeeze, 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 and then release. Squeeze your left glute and then let it go. And just notice whatever there is to notice on this side. Maybe one side feels different than the other. Maybe one side is more challenging to engage or easier to engage. No right or wrong, just curiosity, observation. So stick with it just a little more, maybe 5 more rounds or so on this side. Squeeze and release. Good job, friends. Let's go for 2 more. Left glute, squeezing and releasing. And after you've taken those 2 more, go ahead and just relax. Lift your knees up. Hug your knees in. Little rock from side to side, just gentle. And then this time, keep your left knee drawn in and extend your right leg straight out. Set it down. Move into your supine twist on this side. So scoot your hips over to the left. Reach your left arm out to the left. Roll onto your right side. Gaze up or over your left shoulder and send your breath all the way down into your belly. All the way down into your low back. And every single exhalation, see if you can take it all the way to emptiness. Just let your body melt around the shape. Good job, friends. Couple more breaths right here. And then as you are ready, at the bottom of an exhale, come back to center. So just ease your way back onto your spine, scoot your hips so they're back in line, straight down from your shoulders. Keep your right leg extended, hug your left knee in, up, and out towards your armpit. 1 or 2 breaths, just giving your knee that squeeze in, up, and out. And then turn it into a half happy baby with your left leg. Sole of your left foot faces the sky. And that heavy sandbag, that invisible heavy sandbag now is on top of your right thigh. Stay as neutral through your spine as possible. Take one more deep breath here in this half happy baby. And then just like we did on the other side, you're going to come into that supine tree pose. Bring the sole of your left foot to your right inner thigh. And if you can't quite get your foot up to your inner thigh, just as high as you can get it on your leg. Right leg stays extended. Let your left hip open. And maybe just the slightest little press of your foot towards your leg and your leg back towards your foot. Keep your spine as neutral as you can in this supine tree. Couple more breaths. And then just like we did before, you're going to slide your right foot now up to meet your left foot. Soles of your feet together, knees apart. And again, if this bothers your low back, scoot your feet a little further away from your upper body. This time, we're going to keep our feet pressing together and lift our butt, our hips, up off the ground. So as you lift your butt up, really focus on squeezing your glutes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze through your glutes. Press the soles of your feet together. As you lift your hips, imagine somebody is taking their hands and pushing your knees down towards the ground. So see if you can let your knees get even wider as you lift your hips even higher. Soften your face, unclench your jaw, make sure you're still taking big, deep breaths. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Relax, come down. Lift your knees up. Hug your knees in, gentle rock from side to side. If you want to, you can even lift your head up towards your knees and give your knees a big squeeze. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Like a tiny little potato bug ball on your back. And then from here, friends, we're going to find our way up into a seated position. So you can either rock and roll a couple of times to come up into your seat or however you want to get there. And please feel free to sit up on something, a block, a blanket, a pillow, if you're not comfortable just sitting on your sit bones. So sit up nice and tall. Find your tallest spine possible. Relax your arms down by your sides. And just let your right ear fall down towards your right shoulder. And then from here, let your chin come towards your chest, head rolls forward. Left ear towards your left shoulder. Stay here for a breath, maybe even 2. And then just go back, chin to chest, right ear, right shoulder. So take this at your own pace a few more times, like you're drawing smiley face shapes with the crown of your head. Back and forth, just slowly. Keep your spine tall, keep your shoulders relaxed. And just gentle movement of your neck. Back and forth. Good. Finish the round you were on. And then just bring your chin back to your chest. And then lift your head to stack right on top of your spine again. Once your head stacks, just ever so slowly turn your head side to side. So turning your head one direction, then coming through center, turning it the other direction. This very simple movement, we do it all the time, but we never really stop and really pay attention. So in this moment, make this a moving meditation, just turning your head side to side. Your eyes can be closed, or if your eyes are open, then imagine you're also continuing the twist with your eyes. So as you gaze over your shoulder, gaze back as far as you can with your eyeballs. Keep your spine tall, keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Slow and intentional movement. And then finish the round you are on, come back to center. Once you are gazing forward again, just take your arms to the sky, inhale. And as you exhale, bring your right hand down to the ground. Take a nice little side body stretch so your right hand could walk out a little bit as you get long through your left side. Keep your sit bones grounded if at all possible. Both sit bones are rooted down. And breathe into your long left side, or if you're on the other side, that's fine too, just as long as you get both sides. Next time you inhale, come up, reach up, and then over to the other side. So opposite hand on the ground, you might walk it out a bit. Feel into the length of your side body. Whichever side you're stretching, imagine you're trying to puff your ribs up towards the sky. Soften through your face and your jaw. Couple more breaths. And back up, arms to the sky. And go ahead and just let your arms come down. And we'll transition forward now onto our hands and our knees, tabletop. So once you're on hands and knees, start some cat-cow undulations. So inhale to lift your heart, lift your tailbone. Exhale to round, hollow out, curl in. And just 2 or 3 more rounds, back and forth. Your spinal flexion and your spinal extension. Just really feeling into the mobility of your own spine. All right, finish the round you're on. Come back to center, neutral spine. And then we'll make our way into a modified side plank on our right side. So pivot on your right knee, right foot comes off the side of your mat like a little kickstand, left leg reaches back, and then left arm up. Left foot can stay on the ground or you can float your left foot up, make your legs strong and powerful. Maybe you reach your left arm forward, lengthen through your left side. So perfect place to stay. This is your pose if you want it to be your pose. If you want to take it one step further, bend your left knee, reach back, grab hold of your left foot. And then use gentle leverage. Kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. See if you can press your hips forward a little bit more. Let your heart look up just a little bit more. Take one more great big deep breath wherever you're working. And then super slowly release back to hands and knees. Once you're on your hands and your knees, gate your right leg straight out to the right. So toes face forward, sole of your foot is on the ground. Take your left arm out and up. Inhale here. And then exhale, thread your left arm underneath you. Reach, reach, reach. Come down to rest gently on the outside of your shoulder and the outside of your head. So if you do not like having your right leg extended out, then at any time you can just let your right knee down. Be here for about 3, 4, 5 deep breaths. You can work this posture however you want to. So maybe you push into the ground with your right hand. Maybe you wrap your right arm behind your back. Good job, friends. Last couple breaths right here. And then if you do have your right hand lifted, bring it back to the ground. On an inhale, unthread your left arm, reach it out and up one more time. And then left hand down. Pick up your right leg and reach it straight back behind you. Take your right toes off the left edge or to the left edge of your mat. And then sway your hips over to the right a little bit as you gaze back over your left shoulder. So feel into the length of your right side body. You might bend your elbows. You might round or arch a little bit. Take one more deep breath. And then bring it back to your tabletop. From tabletop for just a moment, lift your hips back and up, downward facing dog. And just take a few breaths as you walk out your dog and feel into all the length in this posture. All the length from your fingertips up to your hips. Maybe working the length in the backs of your legs, or if it feels better to keep a bend in your knees, perfectly fine. If you can really feel that lift that comes from your center, lifting you up out of your shoulders, out of your wrists, out of your hands. And see if you can still feel your big, spacious breath. Take one more inhale. Exhale, set your knees down gently. And then we'll move into our modified side plank on our left side. So pivot on your left knee. Left foot comes off the side of your mat. Right leg reaches back and then right arm up. Open up through the front of your body, through the front of your hips and the front of your heart. You can absolutely stay right here. This is your pose, or right foot might float up. Maybe right arm reaches forward. And then final option only, if you want to take it, bend your right knee, reach back, grab hold of your foot. Use gentle leverage, kick foot into hand, pull a hand back into foot. See if you can press your hips forward even more. Maybe let your heart look up a tiny bit more. Make sure you're breathing big, spacious breaths. One more. Fullest expression. Bottom of your exhalation. Slowly let it go. Release. Back to hands and knees. Tabletop. And then extend your left leg out to the left. Gate your left leg out to the left. Toes face forward. Sole of your foot pressing down as best you can. Right arm out and reach it up. Inhale. As you exhale, thread your right arm through. So reach, 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 and gently come down to rest outside of shoulder and head to the earth. Work it on this side however you want to. And again, if you do not like having your left leg extended, it doesn't feel beneficial in any way, just set your left knee down, no biggie. Couple more, 2 or 3 more breaths. Really breathe into your back body, especially. All right, if you do have your left hand lifted, set your left hand back down. Next time you inhale, unthread your right arm, reach it out and up. Open up. And then exhale, right hand comes down. Pick up your left foot, reach it straight back, and then left toes off the right edge of your mat. So lean over to your left as you gaze back over your right shoulder. Feel into the length of your left side. See if you can work it in some way that feels right in your body. Maybe this feels interesting, so get curious. Take one more deep breath here. And then come back, tabletop, hands and knees. Downward facing dog, lift your hips. Give yourself just a moment in your down dog. Work it, pedal it out. Maybe a little shake or a little nod of your head. One more inhalation into your dog pose. With your exhalation, start to crawl your hands back to the very back of your yoga mat until you find yourself in a forward fold. So eventually all of the weight will be in your feet. Bring your feet, if they're not already, at least hips width distance apart, all of your toes facing forward. Inhale to a spinal extension, nice and long, spine parallel to the ground. Exhale, let it go and fold. Do that one more time. Halfway lift. Stick your butt out. Reach the top of your head forward. Lengthen. Exhale, fold. Now let your arms and your head hang heavy. Connect to your center, navel to spine, and slowly roll it up one vertebra at a time. At the very, very top, your head stacks. You might roll your shoulders out a couple times. Then you're going to take it back down. So chin to chest. Shoulders roll forward, and then vertebra by vertebra, come all the way down into your fold. And just continue at your own pace. Slowly rolling up, slowly rolling down. These spinal roll up, spinal roll downs. Just feel into that undulation of your spine. Imagine your spine is a string of pearls, and you want to move one pearl at a time. Very slowly, very intentionally. You can plug in the breath however it makes the most sense to you. Just be intentional with it. Finish the round you are on and up in a forward fold. So once you're in a forward fold, just hang out there. Good job, you guys. From your forward fold, one more time, that halfway lift. And then plant your hands or your fingertips and start to crawl them towards the top of your mat until you are in plank position. So eventually, shoulders stack over wrists. Please feel free to come to your knees if you want to modify. Take an inhale in your plank and push the ground away very actively as you exhale all the way to your belly. And let's start with the Sphinx pose. So forearms on the ground, elbows underneath your shoulders, forearms parallel. Push down through your forearms and imagine you're trying to drag your heart forward through your shoulders. So energetically with your forearms, you're pulling back. And then rather than pressing your belly down towards the ground, draw your belly button in and up. Feel that little tone in your belly and feel that length in your low spine. Take one more inhale right here. And then as you exhale, let it go, release. Bring your hands to frame your yoga mat up on your fingertips, elbows face the sky. Inhale, lift your hearts. Spider-Man Cobra. Exhale, take a little twist to your right side, dip your left shoulder down. Inhale, come back through center, heart lifts, belly tones. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, back to center, heart lifts, gaze forward. Exhale, release. And for just a moment, let's find a child's pose. So sit back, hips towards your heels, forehead towards your mat. Knees can be wide or knees can be together or anywhere in between. Might feel good to swivel your hips a little bit side to side, kind of rock them side to side, or even roll your forehead side to side a bit. And then in your next couple of breaths, friends, we'll meet up in downward facing dog. So no hurry, start your transition whenever you're ready. Downward facing dog. All right, great big inhale into your dog pose. This time as you exhale, look forward, step tiptoe or hop top of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, lengthen, spine parallel to the ground. Exhale, release, let it go. And then let's rise, take it all the way up. Big stretch at the top as you inhale. Hands to heart center as you exhale. All right, inhale, reach up. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Side body stretch. So send your hips left as your upper body goes right. A little more weight in your left foot. You can reach your right tiptoes out to the right edge of your mat if you want to. Keep your left shoulder back and down, plugged into the socket. And breathe into your left waistline, the space between your left ribs. Take one more deep breath here. And as you inhale, come back to center, both feet on your mat, switch your grip. So grab your right wrist. And then up and over to the other side. So hips go right as your upper body goes left. Maybe you reach your maybe reach your left tiptoes out to the left edge or off the left edge of your mat. Just an option, you don't have to take it. Imagine a crescent moon and try to create that shape with your body. Puff up your right ribs, one more round here. Inhale, come back to center. Both feet on your mat. Exhale, hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. So squeeze shoulder blades towards your spine. And if it's available, start to reach your hands back away from your body. Maybe press your hips forward a bit as you puff up your chest and tilt your chin up. So turning it into a little baby back bend. Take one more great big inhale here. Keep your clasp, hinge at your hips all the way down into your fold. So let your head be heavy. If it helps, bend your knees more so that you can relax your neck. See if you can lift your knuckles up towards the sky. See if you can lift your sit bones up towards the sky. See if you can breathe big, spacious breaths. Couple more rounds, hanging out here. Fingers interlaced. Nice job, you guys. Bottom of your next exhale, bring your hands to your low back. and then release your clasp. Let your arms hang. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, listen. Keep your right foot where it's at. You can plant your hands on the ground. Keep your right foot where it's at and just step your left foot to the back of your yoga mat. So you're in a low lunge. Keep your left hand on the ground. Reach your right arm to the sky. So you're in a twist, a revolved lunge. Twist from your center. Open through the right side of your heart. Feel the strength in your legs. If you want to modify your back knee, could come down gently. Take one more deep breath and use your exhale to twist to your edge. And then end of that exhale, release. Walk your hands over to the left long edge of your yoga mat now, wide-legged straddle. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, either fold or explore this pose any way you want to. So you can move around, bend one knee and then the other, bend both knees and then straighten both legs a few times. You do you for a couple breaths, for a few deep breaths, about 5 rounds. Welcome to take those open mouth sighs at any time. Okie dokie. Next time you breathe in, come back to your halfway lift, this time with hands or fingertips on the ground. Bend your knees as much as you need and then crawl your hands to the top of your space. Low lunge. From your low lunge, gently set your back knee down. If you need extra cushion, you can fold over the edge of your mat or use a blanket or sweatshirt or pillow or anything you've got at home. We're going to take half splits. So you can either bring your hips all the way back to your heel, or you can keep them a little higher. Maybe walk your front foot forward a little bit. So flex through your right toes, even your little baby pinky toe, try to get it to flex back. Press down through your right heel and try to pull your right heel back towards your body. It won't actually move, it's an energetic movement. So rather than energetically pushing your heel forward, you want to pull it back. So imagine you're trying to stick your right butt cheek out behind you. Make your right butt cheek really big and then reach your heart further forward. Take about 3 to 5 more rounds, working this posture breath by breath. All the way to empty with each exhale. Good job, you guys. One last round. And then come forward again. So you're in a low lunge position. Pick up your back knee, the one that's on the ground, lift it up. And then just step your back foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, spinal extension, lengthen. Exhale, fold and bow. Root through your feet, take it all the way up. Big full body stretch as you inhale. And hands to your heart, exhale. Inhale, high mountain. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale into your side body stretch. Hips go left, upper body goes right. Inhale through center, switch your grip. Other side, think up and then over, all the way to emptiness. Inhale, center. This time just little baby back bend. Exhale, cactus your arms, curl open. Inhale, re-extend, reach up. Slow dive all the way down into your fold. Halfway lift position, inhale. Exhale, hands or fingertips to the ground. Left foot stays where it's at. Step your right foot back, low lunge. Keep your right hand down, revolve lunge. Left arm to the sky, twist. Breathe down into your belly, spine is long. Use your exhales to twist, twist, twist. So not forcefully or aggressively, Just working with every exhalation, working your edge, taking it just a little tiny bit deeper. Last round here. And then end of that exhale, let it go. Walk your hands to the right long edge of your yoga mat. Parallel your feet, straighten out your legs. Inhale to your spinal extension. And exhale, either fold or explore this pose on this side once again, however you want to. Doesn't have to be what you did on the other side, can be something completely different. Really good, you guys. Wherever you choose to go, breath is right there with you. Last couple rounds. Come back to your halfway lift. Inhale, hands or fingertips on the ground. And then as you exhale, walk your hands forward back to your low lunge. Set your back knee down gently. If you need that extra cushion, grab something to put under your back knee or fold over the side of your mat. Come into your half splits once again. Half Hanumanasana, so working your front leg towards straight. You can bring your hips all the way back to your back heel or keep them a little bit higher. Flex back through your toes. Press down through your heel. Energetically, try to drag your heel back towards your body. So like you're trying to stick your left butt cheek out behind you. And as you stick your butt cheek out, your heart can reach further forward. You can fold a little further. Dive a little deeper. Keep those toes flexed and active. Keep pressing down through your heel. Energetically pulling your heel back towards your body. Make sure your breath is there, big and spacious, slow and steady. 2 or 3 more breaths in your half splits. Good job, you guys. Bottom of your next exhalation. Come forward again, back to your low lunge position. So tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. This time step your front foot back, plank or modified plank. Inhale, push the ground away, and exhale all the way to your belly. We'll take shoulder pigeon now. So turn your head to the left. Reach your right arm straight out to the right with your palm facing the ground, and then roll up onto your right side. Your left foot could come down behind you. You could also take a variation with your left arm and your left leg. So sometimes people like to do a quad stretch. Sometimes I like to take hand to big toe pose. So left peace fingers around my left big toe, and then I extend my left leg up like this. Just an option. Sometimes I just take my left arm up and back, like I'm trying to get the backs of my hands to touch. So if you do you, make sure your head can relax down on the ground. So if it can't relax on the ground, then put something underneath it, like a pillow, blanket, sweatshirt. Soft through your face. We'll be here for about 5 more rounds. Good job, you guys. Last couple breaths right here. And then nice and easy, let's come back to center, come back to your belly. And before we go straight to the other side, just turn your head the opposite direction and hug your arms in towards your sides in some way.
So if you want, you could actually just cactus your arms against the ground. I like to squeeze my arms in towards my sides and then just rock your pelvis, rock your hips side to side. Rock your hips side to side. If you want to, you can bend your knees and windshield wiper your shins. Breathe down into your low back. Couple big deep breaths into your low back. And then as you are ready, find stillness through your lower body and set yourself up for shoulder pigeon on your left side. So your head is already turned to the right. Extend your left arm out to the left with your palm facing the ground and then roll up onto your left side body. Right foot comes down behind you, or any other variation you want to take with right leg and right arm. Make sure you can relax your head down. This big, spacious breath. You can take even bigger inhales than you thought you could. About three or four more rounds. End of your next exhale, ease your way back onto your belly. Turn your head to your left. And bring your arms down to your sides with your palms facing up. All right, from here we're going to move into a belly back bend. So exhale all your air out, and then with your inhale, lift your chest, your head, your legs, your arms, locust pose. You can stay here or interlace your fingers. So use your big fist and lift your heart even more. Hug in with your inner thighs. Feel the strength in your back body. Feel the length in the back of your neck. So gaze slightly down and forward. Take one more inhale. Lift, 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 lift. Exhale, let it go. And then we'll roll onto our back from here. So you can just roll on over. Scoot yourself back to the center of your mat. And once you're on your back, gently draw your knees towards your belly. Rock side to side. We'll take supine pigeon. So set your feet on the ground with knees bent. And then outer right ankle, top of your left thigh. If this feels like enough, stay right here. If you want more, your right toes and stay strong through your right ankle. If you want to rock it out a little bit, rock side to side a little bit, you can do that in either variation with your left foot on the ground or your left foot lifted. There's just an option. Big deep breaths down into your hips. If you do have your left foot lifted, go ahead and release it, set it back on the ground, extend your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. You can grab hold behind your thigh if you want to, or you can just use the strength in your right leg, let it support itself. Roll out your ankle a few times.
And then reverse those circles, opposite direction. You might hear those snap, crackle, pops. That's fine. Not a bad thing. Go slowly and find your fullest range of motion through your right ankle joint. And then go ahead and just release your right foot to the ground with your knee bent. Other side, so outer left ankle, top of right thigh, figure four. Right foot stays down, or pick up your right foot, grab hold behind your right thigh. If you are holding onto your right leg, as you pull in with your arms, you're gently resisting with your legs, pressing your legs forward and away. So the idea is to keep your spine neutral rather than rounding your back. And if you want to rock it out on this side, go for it at any time. Little rock side to side with your legs, with your hips. Visualize your breath moving down into your left hip, creating space there. Softening the muscles there. Good job, friends. Last couple of breaths. You are holding onto your right leg, set your right foot back down, and then extend your left leg straight up. Grab the back of your thigh if you want to, or just let your leg support itself. Roll out your ankle. If you'd rather just point flex, that's fine too. If you're rolling it out, eventually reverse, take a few in the other direction. Good job. And then let that go. Set both feet on the ground with knees bent. Moving towards bridge. So if you need to make any adjustments in your foot placement, please do. All of your toes should be facing forward, feet about hips width distance apart. Ankles come straight down from your knees. They're lined up right underneath your knees. Arms down by your sides. Exhale to pull your belly button down. Scoop your tailbone up, and then inhale. Peel your spine up off your yoga mat. If there's any variation you want to work into, now is your time. So you might work your shoulders underneath you, interlace your fingers underneath you. Maybe you take robot arms. Maybe you want to be in restorative bridge. If you've got a block, feel free to use it. Take at least 5 breaths in your bridge. Really root down through your heels and the inner edges of your feet. So don't let the inner edges of your feet lift. Imagine you're hugging an invisible yoga block with your inner thighs. Press down through the back of your head and breathe all the way down into your belly. Expand into your front body with each inhale. Each exhale, feel the strength in your back body. Soft face, soft jaw, soft forehead. About 2 or 3 more breaths right here. Feel the strength in your entire back line. Your back muscles, your hamstrings, little tone of your glutes. And then stay in your bridge. Don't come out of it just yet, but work your shoulders out from underneath you if they're underneath you. Reach your arms straight up towards the sky. Inhale, lift your hips a little bit higher. As slow as you can, slowly roll down 1 vertebra at a time. 1 vertebra at a time. And then once you get down to your neutral spine position, tee out your arms, reach them out to both sides, bring your feet out mat width distance apart. Take some windshield wipers. Slowly Intentionally move your knees side to side, really feeling into your hips, really feeling into your low back, and just letting your breath guide this movement. All right, finish the round you are on. Come back to center. And we'll end right as we began, constructive rest pose. So keep your feet wide and let your knees fall in towards each other. Feet wide, knees fall in. Invitation to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Just be here for a moment. Feel the space in your low back. Feel the space in your pelvic bowl. And just like we did at the very beginning, let's take 3 big intentional breaths here. So next inhale, fill up as big as you can and hold. Take that extra sip. Open your mouth, great big sigh. 2 more. Inhale, fill up every little space inside of you. Breathe all the way down into your hips and your pelvis. Hold. Extra sip. Open mouth, sigh. Last time, biggest inhale you've taken all day. Hold in fullness. See if you can take 2 extra sips this time. And then big sigh, release. If you want to stay here, stay here. If there's any last little movement stretches you'd like to take to finish off your practice, feel free. If you want to move into the traditional corpse pose, extend your legs, arms out to your sides, please do so. So take your time, but eventually we're just in our final relaxation, our Shavasana. Let go of any efforting in your breath, any control of your breath. And just let your body breathe you for these last few moments of our practice. Shavasana. As you continue to rest in your Shavasana, I will share with you a few words. These are from a metta meditation. It's a type of meditation. It comes from the Buddhist lineage, I believe. So just let these words, hear them with your ears, but let them really soak into your body and your soul.
May we be safe. May we be healthy. May we be happy. May we be free from suffering. May we live with ease. May we remember the truth of who we are. I'll say it one more time. May we be safe. May we be healthy. May we be happy. May we be free from suffering. May we live with ease. May we remember the truth of who we are. So let those words really soak into your being, and even imagine the energy of those words moving out from your body and just extending to all those who need it, all those in this world who are having a hard time, all those in this world who you care about, you love. May we be safe. May we be healthy. May we be happy. May we remember the truth of who we are. Go ahead, friends, and maybe give yourself a couple big deep breaths. Start to move your body, wiggle a little bit. And then eventually roll to one side, fetal position. And from fetal position, start to find your way up into seated meditation. So one last moment as you find seated meditation, sit up tall, gather your hands to your heart. And just bow your head to your heart and acknowledge yourself. Thank yourself for being here today, for showing up and doing your practice, being soft and gentle and nurturing with your own body. Thank you so much for letting me guide you. Namaste. Okie dokie. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thanks, you too. Bye.
Bye, guys.